Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this installment of Mike's Vehicle Vlogs, and I want to thank you so much for joining me today. So, as I've kind of mentioned before with the whole time traveling thing with these last couple vlogs and stuff, today is actually the day after Christmas. So, yeah, we did a Christmas Eve vlog, which I filmed 2 days ago. On Christmas Eve, and then the last few vlogs that you guys watched were actually filmed way before Christmas. So now we're the day after Christmas, so now it's almost like we kind of jumped back to a current time by the time that this airs, even though this is probably airing way after Christmas, but that's beyond the point. Today we are going to replace the CD player drive in the Saab, because as in every almost like tradition, when I get a car that's used as a project, it has a non-working CD player and we have to fix it. So the first thing that we're going to do with this one is, I could take the other one apart that's in the Saab now, and I'm gonna have to because there's actually a CD stuck in it, so I'm gonna have to get the CD out. But other than that, it actually plays, so the actual drive itself works. It's just there's a CD stuck in it, and the mechanism to eject it actually has some gears that sound like they're stripping out, which I guess is a pretty common thing among these Saab CD players. So chances are the one that I'm going to go pull out of the junkyard may have the exact same problem. But honestly, I would rather try the whole, replace, plug and play method first instead of trying to, tear everything open to really, dig down to see what's going on. Now, since the CD player in my Saab does actually work, eventually I am going to take it apart, to get the CD out, but then I also will try to figure out what is going on with the whole mechanism that takes in and ejects the CDs. So that's pretty much what we're doing. I'm gonna buy a warranty with the one that we're pulling out today, just in case it doesn't work. Then I can bring it back. According to their website, there's only one 2006 Saab that is at the junkyard out of 3 of them. So there are 3 Saabs. I think they're all 9.3s, but one of them is a 2001, the other one's an 06, which is the one that we need, and then there's an 08. And the 08 might work, but no, the 08 won't work, I don't think, because I think that's the year that they redesigned them. And then they started putting the whole generic GM units in them. So the 06, I think, is really our only shot, and hopefully it does work. So yeah, it is a little after 11 o'clock in the morning. I do have some plans this afternoon, so I wanted to get this out of the way first. Plus, it being Christmas, the day after Christmas, the junkyard is having their 50% off sale off everything, which excludes aluminum, batteries, and tires. So whatever the CD player would cost on a day that's not 50% off, obviously I'm getting 50% off it, so that kind of helps. And of course, it's been a while since we've been to the junkyard, so maybe we'll take a look around, see if there's some interesting carnage. Some sad things, of course. Always feel sad going to the junkyard. Oh, so this is going to be kind of weird because we're walking past all of the GM stuff that I usually go to see, and we have to head all the way to the back where they keep all of the imports and stuff. Kia, Subarus. Toyotas. Oh, that's another one. This old Jag. J6. 85. Whoa. Jeez, this smells like an old car. Wow. Alright, let's keep walking. A lot of people out here today. I think I found the 01. Whoa. Yep, this is the 01. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh, the manual's still there. That could be an interesting keep. Add to the collection. It doesn't have glass all over it. Is this still a 2-liter? Comes with the Burger King modification kit. Yeah, 2-liter. Man, there's glass everywhere. Oh, tiny shoes. I might buy it. Take it in with the collection. Looks like they took real good care of it, man. There's service receipts in this. That's like the sad part when you see these cars in the junkyard like this, but then you look and you actually see evidence that it was actually really taken care of, you know. I think I am gonna take this just to have for the collection. I gotta try to get all the glass residue off of it. Alright, let's continue on with looking for the one I need. Now this is rare. The Saab 97X, which is essentially a Chevy Trailblazer, a GMC Envoy. What else? The Buick, what was it called? Rainer. Oh, here's the front. Yeah, these are rare. I wonder if this is the 2008 that I saw on the list. 4.2 liter. Oh, they don't have a sticker on it. Let's explore. Oh yeah. You can see a lot of the same GM setup, like the same as the Trailblazer and the whole, oh here it is. So that goes in there like that. Just so you get an idea. Oh, same gauge setup, different font, of course. They managed to put the ignition there instead of on the column, so they moved it for the Saab, of course. I don't know if the hood's open or not. It might be. They must have had a system or something in there. Well, you know what my next question is going to be. Is there a manual with it? I may as well see. Uh-oh. There we go. I don't know if I want to dig through all that. But from the looks of it, no. There we go. No, there's probably no manual in it. Bummer. That would have been kind of cool. I don't know if I can open this. Oh, maybe. They did some funky stuff to the hood. They put them things there. Come on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the same Vortec 4200. So the engine didn't change. Yep. Well, managed to find the 08 93. So yeah, I was right. This is the one with the redesigned front end and interior. It's also the convertible with matching blue top. Ooh. And blue interior. It's actually kind of cool. But you can see it's got a whole stereo unit. It's not what I'm looking for. It's got a stick too. Here's the wheel. The wheel is essentially the same. And the buttons are a little different. That's kind of cool. There, now you can go driving again. Oh, airbags in the back seat. So is the spare. Hey, look, cooking spray. And 2 new batteries. Alright, I found our Saab 0693. And it's the wagon. Was not expecting that. Because you don't see the wagons at all. Yep. What are the odds of that? 2006 93. It's the Arrow. Oh my word. Oh man. Hey look, another old Jag. Wow. We are at the very end of the line, by the way. They had this thing way in the back. I've never really been all that far back here. Maybe one other time. Wow, memory preset seats. 2-tone leather. It's already been dismantled too, folks. That makes my job a little easier. It's got the 6-disc. Now my next question is, would that work if I tried to put it in my 9.3, being that mine's a single disc. I would assume it would, because I'm pretty sure everything, I just need the drive itself. The radio is going to stay the same. So I would imagine that it may actually work. I hope. All the controls are on the front of it, you know? See, so all the controls are actually on the face of the drive. The actual radio module looks like it's gone, like the control interface. I can't believe the wagon's here. Wow. Oh man. Got some White Claws back there. Sheesh. Let's go to the other side for a moment. I don't think the brake rotor's supposed to sit there. But anyway, this is the V6, the 2.8 liter. It's missing the beauty cover. No strut. Hold on a second. There we go. That's a little better. Wow, the V6. Look at that turbo. Right there in the front. You know what? No, I was going to say, I wonder what it would take to get the hood cable out of this. I didn't bring enough tools. So let's see, here's the bezel, the gauge cluster. Oh, they cut it up. It's only 5 wires, really? Huh, that's surprising. Shifter bezel. It's a nice trim. Ooh, you know what? You know what? Might take that. I like the wood one that's in mine, but I don't know, I like that too. Ignition coils. What's this? Oh, these were the buttons. This was the controller knob, and the other buttons for the SID. Wow. I don't think there's anything else back here. More interior trim that's been torn apart. Wow. Well, I might go for it. I might just try it anyway. Who knows? It may not even work. It may not even work, period, you know? But it's here. It's the only one here. I'll take one more walk around to see if maybe I missed anything, but this is literally the very end of the row. But maybe there's another Saab that I missed, so I guess we'll come back to this. When I was younger, I used to think that these Jaguar S-types were pretty cool. This one has obviously seen some better days. There's no wheels on it, there's no nothing. Airbag deployment. I think the sticker said this was an 05. Wonder what it had in it. Can I open this? It was the V6 version. Wow. So sad. And here, of course, is like the wall of death. Aww. Sheesh. Like I said, it's sad coming to the junkyard sometimes, man. It's sad. Well, like I said, this is it. So the Saab with the 6-disc, I think, is my only shot. So I'm gonna go for it. Let's go pull it out. So we lucked out because everything's pretty much all torn apart in this one. Hopefully I brought enough tools, only because there's clips that hold the radio in, and I'm hoping that the stuff that I brought will fit, you know, to get it out. And I really don't want to sit in here, so I'm kind of leaning over at a weird angle. And the shifter's already in drive, because usually if the shifter's in park, we wouldn't have been able to get this. So let's try to pull the connector off. There's two of them on this one. So pull the tab. That should, maybe. There it goes. All right. And there's one more. From this side. Okay, so the climate control displays out. The radio unit and the disk drive are going to come out together. Like I said, there's these two locking prongs here. You got to kind of pull them, or have them pried and opened at the same time. But like I said, I don't know if I have the right tool to do it. Okay, I got one. I had to bring my long bar. I don't know if that's going to fit in there. Might be too wide. Then you got to try to pull them out at the same time. You know, because of course all my good stuff's at work. So I just kind of bring what I had at home. No, I think we're failing. Might just have to do what I can, I think, to get it out. Alright, I think we got it now. A little bit of carnage. But I think it's alright. Here we go. Alright. So now, here's a couple of wiring connectors, obviously. There's a cam lock on there, and it all comes up actually in one large harness, even the ones that I kind of unplugged at the top there. That's how that would have come out. So now, we need to separate the disk drive from the actual radio module, because we don't need that. So there's a Phillips screw there. These are those locking tabs that lock into the side of the console there. So we're going to take them two screws out, and I think there's two itty bitty tiny screws underneath that. And boy, I hope I brought the right size bits for them tiny ones. Okay, and then there we go. So here's the radio module. Like I said, we don't need that. The disk drive comes off as one unit. Alright. So I came across another one of the Saab 97X's. This one is put together a lot better. And over here on the floor, it's actually got the manual with it, but it is waterlogged. What a shame. Oh well. Is there a window sticker or anything? No. No. Window sticker. But yeah, if it wasn't soaked, I would have probably went ahead and taken it. Hold on. One more before we go. A 94 900. Wow. Okay. Jeez. It's interesting to see how like they kind of kept the same layout over the years, you know? Of course, all the seats are torn up. Oh, no way. Oh, it too is soaked. What? Oh, it's ruined. Colored pictures. Look at that. Yeah, that is the factory cassette player in there, isn't it? There's a CD player. Look at how nice these drawings were back in the day. Oh, man. That's a shame that it's all wet. Totally would have bought that. I'm pretty sure that's the original paperwork. Wow. That's cool. Coil pack. What's this? 2.3. Oh, it says it right on it. It's all, I think, messed up sitting in there. It's got the wipers. Wow, the ignition is on the dash. Oh, used to say Saab on it. Wow. So interesting. Got a Ford Fiesta here. obviously seen better days. It's an older one. 12. But look. Got a fan here. It spins. Doesn't appear to be any damage to it. I think the damage occurred on that side of the whole assembly. Oh, that's my stereo. Thinking about taking this to my sister's car. Obviously when I get home, maybe we could try it out, see if it actually works. But it's literally right here, so I could probably take it off of this whole radiator assembly. And at least it's something for now. Oh wait, the shroud did break a little bit right there. But even as a temporary solution, you know, until she can get a brand new one. Yeah, it did break a little bit. Heck, I may even be able to just take the actual fan out itself and put it into the shroud. Let me see if I can maybe get it off of here. Well, it's off. Yeah, it did kind of break the shroud over here a little bit. Let's see. But I mean, the fan itself appears to be, moves okay. It was laying upside down, so it probably got wet. So I don't know actually if it is really any good or not. The contacts in there look pretty decent. I don't know. I feel like it's worth a shot. It is 50% off day. The weight's still on there. Doesn't look like it moved. So, might be worth a shot. How about one more before we leave? Holy crap. This is a 2013 Focus. Or it was a Focus. Oh my gosh. Jeez, I wonder what the story behind this is. Obviously, Jaws of Life, probably. Look at that. Look at that. How fast were they going? There's just junk all over this car. I don't want to touch anything because it does have a biohazard sticker on it. Which means somebody probably bled in this car. Got hit from the back too. It's like they got sandwiched. Oh man. Curtain airbags. Wow. Yeah, see, there's the sticker. That's incredible. I hope they made it, you know. I mean, if the wheel wasn't there and stuff, you can just imagine, being in there. Obviously, there's no seat here. That's crazy. Yeah. Always pay attention, guys. Always pay attention. Alright, so I want to say that was a successful trip to the junkyard right before the end of the year. hopefully it's successful because I haven't tried any of the things that we had purchased today. So we really won't know how successful this trip was until we are installing the items. When I get home though, I am going to try to power probe that fan and see if the fan does work. I was actually kind of surprised to find that. Man, they got everything. There are no exact parking spaces here, so I don't even know how to get out of here. Sheesh, yeah, they are that busy today. This lot is usually not that full, but man, half off day, you know? Everything here today only cost me about $37. That's the fan, the disk drive, and the little owner's manual packet, which I believe is like $3 on a normal day, so what, $1.50 for that. And then I did buy a week's warranty for the disk drive. That's another $1 a day, so $7 there. And the fan, I just threw a couple days on it, at least long enough for me to actually, you know, test it at least and get it working, and then I can bring it back if need be. So it may actually work. But as I was saying about the fan, you know, if it could just be at least a temporary solution, you know, to get by until, you know, she can come up with the money for the new fan assembly. The shroud, like I said, you know, is broken a little bit. I don't think that's really going to hurt anything. If I, you know, have to, I could probably unbolt the fan itself and put it onto the old shroud, or we could just leave it as is if it seems to, you know, run okay. It's not that difficult to remove. And then the disk drive, I kind of looked online to see if, you know, what people were saying about it, and some people were saying with the, you know, with the Saab, you might have to actually marry the VIN to the, you know, stereo. But at the same time, I didn't actually take the stereo module. I just took the disk drive part, you know. So I was wondering if they were actually talking about removing the entire unit, you know, the module and the disk drive as one piece, and then trying it and it not working. In my case, I didn't take the actual module. I just took the disk drive. So that's what we're gonna have to find out if it works or not. And if it doesn't work, you know, there again, I have a week, you know, to take it back, and I could probably get my money back. And I can either try to look for another single disc, or I could, I don't know, I could try to do the whole tearing apart and trying to repair what's wrong with it in my case, you know. If I need to do that, no big deal. But it'd be really cool to try to get the six disc. And if, you know, I might be able to marry it if I need to with the Autel. The Autel, you know, probably has the capability to reprogram VIN numbers to, you know, certain modules like that. So we'll find out. Alright, so let's start off by testing this fan. So first thing I'm going to do is just check to make sure that we've got continuity between the contacts of the fan, which again, don't look bad. So you guys probably aren't going to see, but here's what you should hear. You should hear that when I hit each contact together. So let's get this onto the one side, and let's get this onto the other side. And we do. Nice. So that's a good sign. So her fan, when I did that, we had no contact at all. So something inside obviously broke. Alright, so I got the power probe running into the cigarette lighter, or the power plug inside the Fusion, and it's on. So we got our power probe on there. I just got to think of how I'm going to set this up, because I don't want this fan to like kick up debris or something. Just have it wedged between there like that. That should be okay for what I need to do. I don't think it's going to be that strong to where it's going to like blow it over or something. So when you're under the car, this is what we're looking at. So the left terminal is the ground side, I believe, and the right one was the power. it's not going to matter because if I hook it up in reverse order, it's just going to reverse the polarity. But alright, so let's set you guys on the step. And I turned off the sound on the power probe this time, so that way it doesn't really make the beep noise. Okay, so this is going to be the ground side. Hopefully you got good contact with that. Okay, so that's on. Let's take this tip off. And now, let's apply power to the other side. Do we have a fan? Yes, we do. Nice. So it looks like it runs pretty good. I think it'll be okay for at least a while anyway. Well, not bad for like 11 bucks. So it does have a little bit of a, you know, almost like a, I don't want to say a grind. It spins pretty freely. But it probably could be maybe greased up or something, but I don't know if I can get in there with anything to do that. But like I said, it should be okay for the time. You know, like I said, we'll eventually maybe get a new fan in it, or maybe this one will be perfectly fine in the long run, but I feel better knowing that at least there's something in there. You know, try to get something in there for the time being so she doesn't keep running into those situations. And it was only like I said, 10, 11 bucks, so not bad. Okay. Wow, why is that so tight back there? I can't even get it to come out that far. I wonder if these harnesses are like shorter. Weird, it's the same exact setup as the one we were just in. Okay, so I guess I will try to unlock this side, and then I will get to the other side. Okay, so we got those off. Man, why were those so... This is like pinched back there or something. There should be more slack with that, I would have thought. See, this one's got a little more play in it. This one here, holy crap. Alright, well, hopefully I can plug those back in okay with the little slack that there is. Okay, so here we go. Alright, there we go. I think this piece needs to come off regardless, because I think it holds up the bottom part. Oh my gosh, these wiring harness, why are they so short in this? I can't even pull it out. Sheesh. Well, alright. Well, maybe that harness is that short. That's weird. Alright, so now that we have access to all this, let's put it in park and get the key out so we can cut the power to this thing. Alright, so try to push that back there. There we go. Alright, system's off. So like I said, this top part here is like a cam. So all that comes out in one bit. That little thing in there glows red. Interesting. And then down here, there's this thing. And the antenna. You guys can't see, I'm sorry. Oh, we gotta get the antenna out, come on. There we go. Alright, she's free. So that looks like it's the same kind of connector on the back of the 6 disc. Oh, this is going to be very interesting. I really hope that this works. Alright, 3 screws on each side. One larger one for those little spring locks. 2 smaller ones for the actual conjoining of the audio module and the stereo or the CD player. And here's the drive. So it's separated from the audio unit. February of 2006 was when this was manufactured. This is actually newer than that, because I think that said 2005. Alright, so let's see if we can get this to work with the existing audio setup in this car. So the first things first. Actually, yeah, that looks like the exact same thing that port has. Where is it? This thing. Yeah, so all those connections are the same on the actual drive unit. So that's a good sign. Alright, so now we need this to go into this. Alright, so I've got the audio module now tied with the new-ish disc changer. So before I bolt it in, we gotta test it first. So I'm gonna plug all of our audio connections back in, and then we will see if not only does this mechanism work, but if the actual system will know that we now have a 6-disc changer. Well, I plugged it in and it made noise, so that must mean something. Now, will this car read the fact that it's now got a 6-disc, or is this going to require the Tech, or not Tech 2? Well, yeah, Tech 2 if I had one, but the Altel, if the Altel can do it. All right, moment of truth. So I don't have a CD in here. I will have to go get one. I didn't want to turn it to the on position, but that's okay. Okay, so obviously
Locations in your area. Don't leave any cheddar on the
I got radio. I don't even know how this works. So CD. Okay, so CD off. Alright, so the CD menu shows up. There's nothing in it. Let's try to see if we can get this to play. Against my judgment, 2 brand new CDs. So, you gotta hit one. It does say... I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work. And I don't know if it's because... Darn. It's not even attempting to read it. The mechanism seems to work okay, but I think we do kind of need this to maybe know that it's got a 6-disc in it now. So the radio. Okay, and then I have to hit this to... And then maybe now if I go to CD... Alright, it's not even attempting. So let's go get the Altel. Well, I honestly don't know if there's anything I can do with the Altel, but we are in the menu for the changer, and it does know that it's there. because if I push the button on the changer, it saw me push the button. So we got that far. This thing here doesn't know that it's got a new module. So this is live data. Is there anything? No, it's all no. Column integration module. I don't think that's what I want. Nope, that's not what I want. Infotainment display and controls. I don't know if there's anything in here. No, that's just for all the knobs and stuff. Volume knob right, volume knob left. Yeah, so that's all that's going to tell me. Alright, so I unplugged the new one. I took the current one apart and just kind of want to see what's happening. So now that it's back to its original thing, we can see that the actual CD player works. Alright, so now I need to try to figure out why it's not ejecting. And like I said, there's a lot of plastic gears and stuff in there. Somewhere along the line, something happens. So the face came off with this. Now I gotta, oh, there we go. Try to get the face to plug in because the eject button is there on that thing. And there. So now if we try to eject it. Okay, so that kind of gives us an idea. So why is that thing jumping around like a madman? Alright guys, so after some fiddling of removing this, the disc came out. And I gotta be careful because I'm a little worried now. There's a ribbon wire. It completely came unplugged from the actual drive unit, so I gotta be careful. I think I got it plugged back in. Haven't tried it yet. This set of gears here, there's a plastic case on them, and I think the case is broken off of the screw over there. So when I was ejecting it and I put my finger up against that case where those gears are, the disc came right out. So I think that is the issue. Yes, I don't like the fact that I keep losing the actual audio system, which is strange considering the fact that I don't even know. It just comes and goes. Well, she's trying. That's good. So my tiny solution to this to try, and I already kind of put it all back in there, super glue. I tried to super glue that little plastic case around. See, there's my radio. It's weird. So I tried to super glue the case for those gears, and I want to see if that's going to hold or not. It may not. We might be, you know, fighting a losing battle. Oh, it started to, see? Hold on a second. Hold on. Well, I don't know, guys. I think I'm done with this. I wasn't sure if I could save this one to begin with, but now, you know, it's, for some reason, it's not really wanting to take a CD after it first tries. It seems to be ejecting fine. I can push the CD in there and it pushes it back out. Kind of bummed out that the 6-disc doesn't work. It does, but it doesn't. So we'll probably revisit this in the future, obviously. If I could find a single disc, you know, all I really want was the mechanism anyway, you know. That's why I wonder if the 6-disc would work if we did that. I don't know. But I'm not doing it today. So I'm going to wrap it up. If you guys enjoyed this vlog, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Check out teespring.com/store/Mike's Vehicle Spotlight for all of your MVS and vlog merchandise. Like I said, other than that, we had a pretty successful junkyard trip. My sister's got a working fan that's waiting for it to be put in, and we got to look at some other junked cars. But that's it. I'll see you guys next time. I want to thank you so much for watching. Take care.